All right, guys, workout number 2. Okay. Hopefully we'll be able to run through this one a little bit more smoothly, since you guys know some of the movements from yesterday's workout. And so let's go ahead and get it rolling, starting off on warm up. Okay, so starting off on leg swings, front, back, 6 on each. After that, side to side, 6 on each. After that, let's go inverted hamstring, 6 on each. And dynamic quads, 6 on each. Let's go in-step lunge plus a hamstring stretch, 6 on each side. Push that knee out at the bottom, pop up for a hamstring stretch up at the top. Once you get 6 on that side, 6 on the other. After that, let's go leg cradles, 6 on each. Side to side lunge, staying down low. Go calf stretch. And squat to stand. Let's go arm circles, 6 forward, 6 backward, 6 across, and then 6 overhead. That's just our normal warm up there. You guys should know that one. If you don't, get a chance to remember how to do all that stuff. Today we're going to go through a little bit of core work, quick recovery, a little more core work, some glute work, stretching, and then once again some extra work that you guys can do on your own after the video has been stopped. Okay, so if you need to grab something a little bit soft, put your elbows on for a front plank, go ahead and grab that really quick. So we're going to start off on a plank series. So starting off on a front plank, down on your elbows. You're going to move immediately after that, no pause in between, to a side plank on your left side. After that, front plank again, side plank on your right side, and then we'll take a second to break. Okay, so 15 in the middle, 15 on your left side, 15 in the middle, 15 on your right side. I'll time you guys the entire way through. Okay, let's go ahead and start off on a front plank. Remember, you guys want to squeeze as tight as you can throughout the entire movement, keeping your core as tight as you can, squeezing your glutes, and keeping a straight line from your neck all the way down to your ankles. Okay, so starting off on a front plank. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. 15-second hold. When I say switch, going straight to the left elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Let's go left elbow down, up on your left foot, top hand on your hip. Next one will be right in the middle again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle. 15-second hold again. Next one will be up on your right elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Remember, top hands on that hip. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, good start there. Next one, we'll go plank press up. We've done these plank press ups before with a lot of you guys. If you were outside with me this fall, we did them before where you could press up onto both hands at the same time. I want to change it this time around. You'll start flat. You'll go up on your right, up on your left, down on your right, down on your left. Okay, and I want 3 with each arm leading. So that would be leading with the right. Okay, next one you can go up left, up right, down left, down right. Okay, so go on 3 on each. So starting right here, up right, up left, down right, down left, up right, down left, down right. That's 1 on each. Doing 3 on each side. 6 total reps. Should take just a second there. Shouldn't take a ton of time. Let's take about a 30-second break here. Okay? Want to grab any water, go ahead. Just kind of catch your breath again. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back. Next one, we're going to do that same plank series that we just did, but instead of doing it down on your elbows, we're going to go straight arm. Okay, so it's a straight arm on the front. Then we're going to go up onto our left side, up on your hand, back to the middle, and then up to your right side. Okay, so middle, left, middle, right, still 15 seconds on each. Okay, let's start up with that one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Starting off on a front plank. When I say switch, it's going to be up onto your left hand. Up onto your left hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left hand, left foot's on the ground, feet are stacked, straight line, feet up to your head. When I say switch, back to the middle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Back to the middle. When I say switch again, it's up onto your right hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Up on your right hand. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze your core nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, not too much time in between. We're going to go a front plank, straight arms with Spider-Mans, where that's just bringing your right knee up to your right elbow, left knee up to your left elbow. Let's go 5 on each side. Okay, go ahead and start knocking those out right now. 5 on each side, 10 total. So it's right knee to right elbow while you're keeping your core nice and tight. 5 each, 10 total. All right, take just a second here to recover. Next thing we're going to go into while you guys are taking a second to rest, fire hydrant circles forward, 10 on each. Fire hydrant circles backward, 10 on each. Fire hydrant, 10 on each, and then kickbacks with your knee at 90, 10 on each. Okay, so I'll walk you guys through that, but just know everything is 10 on each there, and we're going to go through it much quicker than we did the other day now that you guys know how to do those movements except for the kickbacks. Okay. Really doesn't matter to me if you're technically doing the fire hydrant circles forward or backward, as long as you do both ways, clockwise, counterclockwise. Okay? So, let's go ahead. Get started up with those fire hydrant circles forward. Okay? So down on hands and knees. Let's go ahead and start off on your right leg. Okay? So the ones that are going forward, I'm going to kick that leg back first, up and around, and then turn it back to the start. Okay, so starting right here, back, up and around, back to the start. 10 on each on that one. Once I've hit the 10 on that one, we're going to go fire hydrant circles forward on the left. Give you guys a little front view here. Kick back and then around, keeping your back as flat as you can. Remember, you should be feeling this in your glutes, okay? Should be going fast enough now through these movements that it'll start to burn a little bit more than it did yesterday. All right, so that was forward. Let's go backward now. Okay, starting off on your right leg. 10 backward. So kick it out first, and then back, and then return it back to the start. So the backward ones, kick it out wide first, and then kick it back. All right, after that, we're just going to normal fire hydrant. Okay, so on a normal fire hydrant, you're just kicking that leg out to the side. So a side view would be right here, down on all fours. You're just kicking out to the side and then back down. So let's go ahead and hit 10 on your right side and then 10 on your left. That knee stays at 90 degrees. Once you've hit 10 on your right side, hit 10 on your left. And then after that, we're going to go kickbacks. On your kickbacks, we've done those before where you kick back to a straight leg. I want you guys to keep your knee at 90 degrees on this one. So it's still on all fours. We'll start on our right leg. Right knee is going to stay at that 90-degree bend. Back stays flat, core stays tight. Okay, just right here. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes in order to raise that leg up. Hit 10 on each. Take it nice and slow, no big rush on this. Once you've hit 10 on your right, hit 10 on your left. All right, grab a drink of water if you guys want to. We can go through some stretches after this, then I'll show you that extra work that you can do. So let's start off on half kneeling psoas. We did this one yesterday. Psoas is one of your hip flexor muscles. Let's go left leg straight ahead. Just kind of sit into it. So if your left leg's in front, your right hip flexor should be stretching, okay? Clock's rolling, let's hit 30 seconds on each side. I'll tell you guys when to switch. If you get that arm up overhead and then kind of lean towards that front leg, kind of helps facilitate a little bit more of a stretch there. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Right leg in front, left leg back. Pushing forward into it. Clock's rolling. Get that left hand up overhead and lean towards your front leg for a little bit more of a stretch. Right when we get done with this side, we're going to go into a downward dog for 20 seconds here. Remember, downward dog, hands start right underneath your shoulders, up in that straight arm plank position that we were doing earlier, and then you'll just reach your hips up and back. All right, relax. Go ahead and get set up for that downward dog. Straight arm plank position. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Just reach those hips up and back. Try to get your head through your shoulders. All right, relax. Next one, let's go external hip stretch or a pigeon stretch in yoga. Okay, so get in that front plank position. Arms are straight. Bring your left foot up towards your right hand. Okay, clock's rolling. We'll go 30 seconds here. Should feel a good stretch in your glutes here. Remember, if you guys want to go chest to the left, to the middle, or to the right, it changes that stretch just a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Front plank position, right foot through to your left hand. Clock's rolling. After this, we'll go through downward dog again for another 20 seconds. And then we'll go through a series of 4 traditional yoga stretches, one right after the other with the same leg in front the entire time. So we'll hit one side first for all 4 of those stretches, then we'll roll through on the other leg in front. Relax, go ahead and get set up in your downward dog again. Front plank position, back flat, core tight. Reach all the way through. 20-second hold here. All right, before we can do the next 4 stretches, let me just show you guys really quick so it's not as confusing as we go through. Okay, so you're going to start off in a crescent lunge, which we did yesterday. The crescent lunge, if your left leg's in front, and that's the leg that we'll start with. If your left leg is in front, reach back. It should be stretching your right hip flexor, and you're sitting right here. If you don't feel a stretch, then just sit down a little bit further. You're good. Okay, so that's the crescent lunge, is just right here, 30 seconds. After that, we're going to go into an extended side angle pose. So get that right toe pointed out wide, so this hip's opened up a little bit. This toe's still straight ahead. This one is off this direction. The extended side angle pose, you're going to bend this knee and then reach through right here. Okay, we'll hold that for 30 seconds. Next one is Warrior 2 pose. Keep those toes right where they are, forward, off to the side, and then your palms are down. I always just look over that middle knuckle right there the entire time, but instead of being here, Warrior 2, you're just sitting right there. Okay, and then the last one is triangle pose. Keep those toes where they are. Okay, 90-degree angles. Keep both legs straight, reach down, and then this arm is just pressing up. For me, I feel a good stretch right through my groins. Okay, so your lower body is in a triangle position. That arm's pressing up. Okay, just holding on to that one for 30 seconds. So 4 different movements. I'll still walk you guys through the entire thing, but we'll go one right after the other. I'll just keep a rolling clock the entire time. Okay, so starting off on crescent lunge, let's go left foot forward. I actually hold on to this, left foot forward. Okay, so let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Should feel it in that right hip flexor. Okay, take nice big breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Next one will be extended side angle pose. All right, extended side angle pose. Remember that one, flip that toe out wide. Your right toe is going out wide. Okay, put your left elbow down onto your left knee and then reaching overhead. Okay, clock's rolling. We'll hold 30 seconds on all these movements. Next one will be Warrior 2. All right, so Warrior 2, keep those toes right where they are. Bend your left leg, keep your right leg straight. Okay, and then palms are both facing down, right? Going 3, 2, 1, go. In through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, triangle pose, last one on this side. Keep both legs straight, toes are still pointing the same direction. Just right here, okay, clock's rolling. Left knee is straight, but you can kind of rest your left arm on your left leg. All right, same thing on the other side. Okay, so right leg forward. Start off on crescent lunge. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, the further you sit down, the more of a stretch you're getting in that back hip flexor. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Take a chance to relax here. All right, extended side angle pose. So keep that right toe forward, left toe is pointed out, and then you're going to lean on that right knee with your right arm. Reach up overhead. Clock's rolling. All right, warrior two pose. Keep those toes right where they are. Right toe forward, left toe out to the side. Okay, both palms are facing down. Clock's rolling. Look over that middle knuckle on your front hand. And then triangle pose. Keep both legs straight, toes right where they are. Left arm is going up overhead. Clock's rolling. Both legs are straight. Relax. All right, let's go that hamstring stretch. Both legs at the same time, just a forward fold. We'll go for 30 seconds on this one. Remember, don't just bend at your back. Try to keep your back as flat as you can. Okay? Clock's rolling. 30-second hold here. Next one's going to be downward dog. Relax. All right, downward dog. Let's go 20 seconds on this one. Go ahead and get set up. Let's go on 3, 2, 1, go. All right, new one here, sideline rotation. Okay, we'll go for 30 seconds each side on this one. Let me demo this for you first. Let's start off laying on your left side, so your right arm is up on top. Okay, so you'll start both hands out here in front of you, even with your shoulders, and then you're going to get those knees tucked up. Hips should be at about 90 degrees. Okay, you want to keep both those knees stacked the entire time. Don't let them separate at all. Okay, it's for your T-spine, so your upper back. Start right here. Your eyes are going to follow your hands. And you're going to try, if you can, to get flat on the ground. I can't without letting my knees come apart. So I can get to about right here. And then I'll bring it back. And we'll just be going for 30 seconds here. Okay, so another angle on this one, just right here. Okay, knees are up at 90. And then reaching right here. Okay, so 30 seconds each side, laying on your left side, opening up to your right. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Feet stacked. Rotate as far over as you can. Eyes follow your hand. Relax. Let's go the other side. So laying on your right side, left hand is on top. Get your hips to about 90 degrees. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep those knees stacked. Eyes follow your hand. and relax. All right, so that is the workout for today. Let me take you guys through some extra work that you can do just on top of what we just did. It's going to be a little bit more upper body stuff than we did yesterday. So as far as equipment, if you can't do a regular push-up down on the ground, then you just need something to do on an elevated surface. So whether that's a chair, your bed, a box or a steady suitcase, whatever it is, that'll be for push-ups. For your single leg hip thrust, I would, if I could, use the ottoman in my living room or a box that my computer's on. Instead, I'm going to demo with something else today. But you just need something that's around, if possible, at least knee height, but for sure no higher than about mid-thigh height. Okay? Should be everything that you need there. Okay? So let's start off on close grip push-ups. Okay, so for you close grip push-ups, all that means is if you do a normal push-up out here, we're just going to bring it in a little bit. So your elbows should be tucked into your side throughout the entire push-up. For me, that means not having my fingers pointed straight up, but it means having really my thumb pointed straight up. Okay, so close grip means keeping your elbows in close. What I don't want is that diamond position. Okay, so just elbows in close. That's what close grip means. Let's do 10 to 15 reps on that one. If you don't have anywhere to do it on an elevated surface, if you can't do a normal push-up, then you can drop down to your knees, okay? But just on that close grip push-up right here, getting down full depth on those push-ups. If you can't do that, do it on an elevated surface. And same kind of thing, you want to have elbows in tight. Okay, so 10 to 15 on the close grip push-up. After that, single leg hip thrust. I'm going to demo as best I can with the equipment I've got here. Okay, so let's go single leg hip thrust. I'll throw this box right here. Like I said, ideally you've got something that's probably a little bit taller than this one, more closer to knee height. But the single leg hip thrust, we're going to go 10 on each. Just your shoulders are going to be right here. Okay, and then one leg is either going to be out straight or just bent. And then it's like doing a single leg glute bridge, but your shoulders are elevated. Okay, so once you knock out your sets or your reps on that side, switch over to the other one. Okay, so that will be 10 on each. After that, single leg touch, just working on a little bit of balance. Okay, so pretend you've got just a cone in front of you, and then it's more or less just a single leg squat. Okay, so I'll use actually my water bottle right there. I'll want to touch, not the top of it, but touching down a little bit lower. So right here, I want you guys to squat down into it, stand back up. So it's a little bit of balance, a little bit of single leg strength. Okay, after hitting that side, then we're hitting the other one. Okay, so we want to make sure when you're doing this one that your knee isn't caving way in as you squat. Keep that knee pointed out as best as you can or in line with your foot. After that, rest or stretch for 30 seconds. Okay, so close grip push-up, 4 sets of 10 to 15, single leg hip thrust for 4 sets of 10 each. Single leg touch for 4 sets of 10 each, and then rest or stretch for 30 seconds. Okay, so if you want to pause the video, it's just right there. Okay, and then reminder, tomorrow I'll have another one of these workouts for you guys.